doing volumetric training, let's do a drill over here that really gets your guys' heart rate going. So guys, you need to do more of those. Or, and again, like I said, during the month, there are days, and your heart rate variability will help tell you, you know what, the sharp spiky stuff, I gotta stay off that because it's actually lowering my heart rate variability. And then you'll notice a week later, you can do that type of workout, and it improves your heart rate variability. What the heck? Oh, that's called hormones. And as an athlete, you need to know what those are and how those affect your workout. So tapering. Tapering is a big topic. Tapering is a volumetric change, right? You're not supposed to be doing the hard workouts. You're supposed to decrease how much volume you're doing and getting ready for this. And so everybody ramps down their workout. And sometimes people are ramping it down too far, too quickly, too much. So heart rate variability will really lead you into heart rate still must be spiked to sustain heart rate variability and preparedness for activity by a 15 to 20 minute workout. This heart rate spiking consists of a 5 to 10 minute warm-up period, an L1 to 2, followed by a slowly increasing workout level through L3, then L4, and ends in a crescendo of heart rate at L5. So you just take yourself to your limit and go, okay, I can't go any further, I have to stop. Perfect. So in your tapering, leading up to your competition, you still want to do a 15 to 20 minute workout and break yourself. Challenge that heart. Keep that heart rate variability high so that you're right on the edge of preparedness for your sport. Because if you drop it down and aren't doing anything or doing too little, they'll come to race day and they'll be like, come on, you gotta get back up. And the system's like, I'm not ready to. We haven't been revving the engine. So you have to rev the engine. Okay. And that way you maintain your heart rate variability, heart rate. Okay, stretching. Stretching is a homonym. It's a word that has multiple definitions. Okay? Three very different meanings for that word. Flexibility training is one meaning. The goal of flexibility training is to increase the range of motion of a joint or complex of joints beyond the current physical abilities of a person. Well, if your sport demands it, and you come in from the off season, and the coaches kind of check your range of motion on, I can't really get down there. By the end of the coach wants you to have that full use of your glutes and your hamstrings to be able to get in the position that gives you optimal form and technique. Well, if you can't get to the position of form and technique, you're not efficient, you have bad technique, and you're not going to do as well. Okay? The other meaning is maintenance of baseline flexibility. This use of the word stretching denotes an effort to counter the effects of delayed onset muscle soreness, right? That 2 days after my workout, man, am I sore. This is a way for us to get over that. And it's by resetting the length of the muscle fibers to their normal pre-exercise state. So let's say that before my workout, I can do this. And then I go into a bunch of squats and I'm like, oh, gee, I just can't get down. Well, of course, everybody says, I just heard it earlier, somebody's like, oh, I'm really tight. And everyone's like, oh yeah, keep doing your stretches and get back to where you were. So that's the maintain the flexibility you had. Not improve it, but maintain it. So another stretching is we also use that word that way. And the reason that that's so important is what's called MSNA, muscle sympathetic nerve activity. Yes, the sympathetics run your muscles. And like I said, parasympathetic and sympathetic balance. If you don't stretch, sympathetics are in control and your heart rate variability goes down and you're going to lead yourself to injury. Is there a question in the back? No? Okay, the term stretching is also used to denote an exercise that is performed as a warm-up or cool-down activity, right? Dynamic flexibility exercises, or hey, you're getting ready for competition, really kind of work that thing out, stretch, okay, I'm ready, I'm warmed up, muscles are, I'm not going to pull a muscle. So you can see there's different meanings there. You're preparing the body for the next upcoming activity. Okay, so the first two uses of the term stretching are only effective if they are performed multiple times per day, as in 5 to 8 times per day. So if you're actually trying to increase flexibility or get back to where you were, you have to do that thing. You have to do those stretches 5 to 8 times a day. So people are going to go, yeah, but I just did it for 5 minutes and I didn't get anywhere. Keep doing it. Do it and do it and do it, and that will get you back to where you belong. The added benefit of the first two meanings of stretching is that both those regimes improve heart rate variability by decreasing sympathetic tone. So you can actually improve your HRV and your cardiovascular readiness for competition by stretching. Wow, okay. Stretching is a little more important than we thought it was. And which one are we talking about? Well, the first two definitely are good. You don't always want to have somebody have too much range of motion in something. So just maintaining a certain level is a good idea. Okay, next one. Well done. Okay, now all three meanings help get nitric oxide into your tissue. Nitric oxide improves red blood flow, red blood cell ability to flow through capillaries, meaning you get more nutrition and oxygen to your tissues. Kind of important. That's performance. So not only is it cardiac output, but what do you do with that cardiac output? Does the cardiac output get there? If it can't get there because you're too tight, doesn't matter how well trained you were, you're not going to perform. And you're not going to recover, and then you're going to get those injuries.
What does it mean if stretching makes you tighter? Like if you stretched and then you get tighter?
You have high sympathetic tone